The city lights blurred outside Elena's window, painting streaks across the grimy glass. Inside, the only light came from a single, flickering bulb above her small, cluttered kitchen table. Her fingers, raw and reddened from a long day of cleaning offices, meticulously stitched a torn seam on a worn teddy bear. Beside her, an eviction notice lay half hidden beneath a stack of unpaid bills, its stark red lettering a constant, silent threat. Her son, Leo, lay sleeping soundly in the next room, his small, even breaths the only peaceful sound in their cramped apartment. Elena paused, her gaze drifting towards the silhouette of Leo's bed. A deep sigh escaped her, heavy with unspoken worries, yet her eyes held a spark of fierce determination. She would find a way, as she always did. Every morning, before the sun had fully risen, Elena would gently wake Leo, a meager but warm breakfast waiting for him. Their mornings were a quiet ritual of love and resilience, a silent promise between mother and son that they would face the day together. She'd pack his lunch, a small drawing tucked inside, a secret message only for him. The weight of their struggles was a constant companion, but for Leo, Elena wore a smile, a shield against the harsh realities of their life. One rainy afternoon, Leo found Elena sketching in a tattered notebook she usually kept hidden. It was a vibrant drawing of a fantastical bird, its feathers a riot of imagined colors. His eyes widened in wonder. "Mama, it's beautiful. Did you draw this?" Elena, startled, quickly tried to close the book, a blush creeping up her tired cheeks. "Just an old hobby, sweetheart. Nothing important." But Leo insisted, his small fingers tracing the lines of the bird. "You should draw more, Mama. It makes me happy." Inspired by his innocent enthusiasm, Elena began to draw again. First for Leo, small, cheerful animals on scraps of paper, then on smooth river stones she found during their rare walks in the park. She painted them with bright, hopeful colors, turning ordinary pebbles into tiny works of art. Leo became her biggest fan, proudly displaying them on their windowsill. One day, he suggested, "Mama, these are so pretty. Maybe someone else would like them too." Hesitantly, Elena set up a small makeshift stall at a local community market, her painted stones and handmade cards laid out shyly. Her first sale, a small hand-painted butterfly stone, felt like a monumental victory, a tiny crack of light in their perpetually dim world. The joy in Leo's eyes when she showed him the few coins was worth more than any treasure. Her small art venture, Leo Stones, slowly began to gain traction. The vibrant colors and heartfelt designs resonated with a few kind souls. And soon, Elena was able to cover a few more bills, even buy a slightly better meal for them. There was a fragile hope blooming in their apartment, a quiet hum of possibility. One evening, as she rushed home from the market, her bag filled with new art supplies and a small treat for Leo, the rain-slicked pavement betrayed her. She slipped, falling hard, her dominant hand twisting beneath her. A sharp, searing pain shot through her arm. At the clinic, the doctor's words were a blur. A fractured wrist, weeks, perhaps months, of recovery. No painting, no cleaning, no income. The world tilted, the fragile hope shattering around her. The eviction notice seemed to grow larger, the bills mocking her from the table. How would she provide for Leo now? The impossible choice loomed. risk losing their home and everything they had while she healed, or find another way, anyway, to earn money, even with her injured hand, sacrificing the very dream that had just begun to blossom. Days turned into a blur of despair. Elena sat by the window, her bandaged hand resting uselessly in her lap, staring at her untouched paint. Leo, sensing her sadness, quietly brought her his own drawing, a crayon portrait of her, her hair a wild tangle of yellow, a wide, determined smile on her face, holding a giant, sparkling paintbrush. Below it, he had scrawled in wobbly letters, "Super Mama." Elena looked at the drawing, then at her son, his eyes full of innocent love and unwavering faith. A profound realization washed over her. Her greatest masterpiece wasn't on a canvas. It was the life she was fighting to build for him, the strength she found in his gaze. She made her choice. The next morning, with her arm still in a sling, she found a night shift job at a local diner, washing dishes with her good hand, her artistic dreams temporarily set aside for the immediate needs of her child. It was hard, painful work, but as she walked home in the pre-dawn light, Leo's small warm hand slipped into hers. He looked up, his eyes bright. "Mama, you're the best artist in the world." Elena squeezed his hand, a soft, knowing smile gracing her lips. The future was still uncertain, but in that moment, walking hand in hand with her son, she knew she had painted a masterpiece of love, resilience, and sacrifice, one that would last far longer than any canvas.